Rain totals so far, of course, not impressive yet, but they'll be going up certainly over an inch, 2, 3 inches by the end of the day today. Half inch out by Columbus, just over a quarter in Wharton, over an inch now over at College Station, and only a tenth of an inch reported at Huntsville. Now, January rainfall so far has been impressive. In fact, 8.7 inches so far this month. Today, the last day of the month, 5 inches over the average, which is 3.6, and that number 8.7 puts us at the top 5 wettest on record, and any rainfall that we see today will push us up along that list, potentially knocking out number 4 and maybe even number 3 if we get over an inch or 2 of rainfall officially at Bush Airport. So it may be historically wet this January. We came off the hottest December. Now January will be one of the top 5 wettest here across the local area. All right, future track here does show the rain overspreading the area through lunchtime, through the evening commute. Notice widespread heavy rain, especially south and southwest of the downtown area in Houston. Heavy rain continues through 6:30, through 9 o'clock, and then slowly after midnight exiting the area to the east. I think it's out of here a little bit sooner than that, looking for a wrap time around 8 to 10 o'clock from our western zones to eastern zones. Still left with some cloud cover early tomorrow morning. This model wants to say an isolated sprinkle in our eastern spots. I think most of it should be out of here. And additional rain from what we've already seen, which hasn't been a lot just yet. We've seen a half inch, a quarter inch in some spots. Looking at another 1.5 to 3 inches. Locally higher amounts. And notice where the higher totals are. South and southwest of the city. And that's where that flooding threat is the highest for today. Now, the flood outlook is a 4-tiered system, and we are at a level 2 threat for seeing that flood potential in all the yellow shading there. That doesn't encompass all of Harris County and pretty much everywhere west of the region there. Flood watches are up as a result, and that rainfall total, an 1.5 to 3 inches, certainly in the cards. Now, we've got 2 rounds of unsettled weather. The first is today, obviously. Then we get a little bit of a break. We got a warming trend for Tuesday and Wednesday, highs getting into the mid-70s. Not record challenging. This time of the year, those records are now into the low 80s, so we're not going to get there, but very mild. Enjoy it while it lasts, because look what happens Wednesday into Thursday. Almost a 40-degree drop by Thursday afternoon with a temperature of 37 coming off a high on Wednesday, 75. What's the culprit? An Arctic cold front that's going to move through most of the country with widespread wintry weather. Northern Texas is going to get in on some of that action, but by the time the moisture gets here, I think we're dealing with a cold rain. The latest model runs here for the long range for Thursday morning here, or Thursday evening, show maybe the cold air catching up with some of the lingering rain showers, maybe a few sleet pellets thrown in the mix there, and that'll be about it. We're not expecting a big wintry weather threat. The cold behind the front, though, is certainly going to pack even a bigger punch as we head into the day on Thursday, into Friday, and even into Saturday as well, as that cold air does stick around. So 75 Wednesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, 37. For reference, that's 27 degrees below the average high for this time of the year. You can see the cold air diving south behind that Arctic front. 21 in Dallas by 1:30 a.m. on Friday. 33 in Houston. I think we get into the upper 20s, though, even at the airport there. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. Rainy today. Rain wraps up this evening and overnight. A nicer day Tuesday. Showers late in the day on Wednesday. Very warm, though. The Arctic front slices through, and we are chilly right up through the upcoming weekend with temperatures below average in the low 50s. This time of the year, average highs should be in the mid-60s, so we're staying below that through that forecast period through the end of the weekend. Cheetah and I will be on KHOU 11 News at noon with the latest updates and the latest fine-tuned forecast for you if you want to join us then on the TV side. If not, we'll see you again here coming up at 2 o'clock on all our digital platforms for the latest updates for you. We'll see you then.